Hello to all people. Today we're going to present another version of this incredible segment in entertainment news. Amazing entertainment news. This is the name of the news. And actually I need to say to my public, my people, my audience that all of my partners are in home. Why? That is the reason that it's because of pandemic COVID-19, and we are going to present amazing news today. We start with Viviana.
Hi, I'm your presenter Viviana Rea with the social news in the country. First of Ecuadorian inaugurated das that Lavi reserve around the Galapagos in the ceremony and in the weather of the archipelago and with the participation of international leaders. President Guillermo Lasso said that his goal was to project everyone for climate change. He explained that the new reserve will establish a marine corridor between the Galapagos and the Costa Rica Islands. It is a precedent transit point for dozens of the protected species. He said that continued the large marine project area in the entire planet. Minister of Education, Maria Brown, explained that from this Monday, January 17, the plan for the progress return to face-to-face attendance will result voluntary in the country's education establishments. He said that children and teens hadn't caught infections as quickly. He said that she continued with the application of the RACI format for teacher, administrative staffs and cleaning staffs. Uncle of former Vice President Jorge Glass, Ricardo Rivera, died early this Saturday, January 15, 2022 in Guayaquil. His lawyers said that the death occurred between 5 and 5:30 as a result of the serious picture of COVID. He explained that he had been released from the Guayaquil Regional Prison of December. He said that he had paid 60% of his sentences for illicit association in the Odebrecht.
Very good evening, Ecuador. What a pleasure to greet you. Welcome to the third breakout of the new cats. As usual, we will have important information to share with you. We begin. The World Bank warned that the pandemic will slow economic growth into 2022. The World Bank Tuesday that the pace of global economic growth is expected to slow this year are new weight on the pandemic colleague with rising prices and still supply chains, slowing the momentum of last year's recovery. Mr. Molpot said at the start of 2022, the supply of vaccines is increasing appreciable, but the new variants and vaccine deployment bottlenecks remain major obstacles. Creating economic recovery and growth after COVID-19. We are in the midst of an asymmetric recovery in some countries COVID-19 Infection rates have declined significantly, while in others the virus remains difficult to control, but whether governments are actively managing outbreaks or returning to normalcy. Economic recovery is central to their forward-looking engine. For without broad-based economic expansion, it is difficult to enrich other chains such as education and healthcare. However, each is likely to ascend and deploy a combination of the following interventions to support economic recovery. And finally, the political economy aspect of tax reform are crucial. Significant tax change will require not only good policy design, but also effective policy communication and consensus building if political acceptance is to be secured. The externality of public financing often make international dialogue and cooperation imperative to address structural change. People's attitude towards taxation will also affect the way in which tax system can be designed, proving credible and easy to understand information on how tax system work will be essential for democratic debate and informed decision making by the people. Thank you.
Hi, I am Osvaldo Rodriguez, and I am going to talk to you about international affairs. A pilot was rescued by Los Angeles police agents from a crashed plane moments before a train slammed into wreckage on January 10. The officer reported that a train was speeding toward the wrecked airplane and the pilot was still inside. Kate Bolton reports that three officers were involved in the rescue. She said that she was working when one coworker said that the train was coming and they need to get the pilot out. The witness said that the pilot was taken to a hospital and the doctors report that his condition was improving. The other side of the world, part of the Great Wall of China, fell due to earthquake. Global Times report that on Sunday, January 9, an earthquake with a magnitude of 6.9 hit China and part of the Great Wall.
And now we have the sports section. In the sports section, we have the greatest news. First of all, Coutinho is a done deal with Aston Villa. The player that we played in FC Barcelona is now going to play in Aston Villa, this team from the Premier League. The English team is going to pay the 75% of the salary of the player. With another news, we have Verstappen, the racer of Formula One. The story of this racer is amazing. From his childhood, he began, and now with 24 years old, became in the world champion of the world in the Formula One. For the last news, we have Salah, the player of Liverpool, the English team, the Egyptian player. He can defeat the Nigerian team with his national team, that is Egypt. That's all. And thank you very much for listening.